and both of us reside in our own hearts. And may I extend this relationship with the religious practitioners and the social scientists. You all know religion without science is lame, and science without religion is blind. The same thing can be said with reference to the social scientists and those who are engaged in social work. If both of us can join together and join our hands together, what you write in the books can be translated into a wonderful action on the field. I'm very grateful and thankful to Dr. Madhu Purnima Keshwar for giving me an opportunity to share some of our activities with you. It has been very beneficial, mutually beneficial, and very educative personally for me. Thank you very much.
Are there any things you would like to see done differently or improved upon if we were to have, let's say, a second round or a follow-up session on this or related themes? Now, it doesn't have to be education, it could be anything else.
Sometimes I had a feeling that we were going like a railway line in a parallel without converging somewhere. Every paper had its own dimension of activities. Of course, we could meet somewhere, but there are so many thoughts were there. The converging point, I think we should be able to. We should try to bring up, look forward.
One point I actually want to mention.
I have been immensely benefited from this conference. But if you follow up in course of time this kind of activities and academic performances, then I would like to have one more program for the relationship between these religious organizations and political parties. That has been, I think,
very good idea.
And the practitioners.
Political parties, how these religious organizations are used, or the religious organization use political parties for their mutual
Why not
benefit.
just put it neutrally? What's the interrelationship?
Interrelationship.
Then there'll be
Better to say interrelationship.
everything will come. I don't think we should only use the negative aspect
Not
of it.
negative, we have to say that. This is my suggestion.
Very good.
Kind of a triangular dialogue.
Very good suggestion.
The state
Bajaj.
and
Yeah.
the triangular dialogue.
You want to say something?
Yes.
One, of course, I am extremely thankful. Normally, as in long since I have attended a conference of social scientists, it was your persistence that I spent 2.5 days in this conference. It has been very interesting, especially it has been very interesting to hear the Shankaracharya, the chairperson there, and Shigire Swamiji, Shivatsi, and everybody else. But allow me to make a few things, say a few things which I felt very strongly, especially in the first 2 days of the conference. And I was a little surprised that this is what is happening in the social sciences now. I have not been in contact for long. I may have felt strongly from the beginning of the conference, as if on the minds of everybody, there is, because you have used the term Hindu, there is this bogey of some other kind of Hinduism, which was mentioned repeatedly, is in front of everybody all the time. Everybody, I remember, from the Shankaracharya onwards, I should not be commenting on the Shankaracharya, but from the Shankaracharya onwards, prefacing his or her expression of self-identity, is saying, I am perhaps a Hindu, but I am not that kind of Hindu. I didn't understand what is going on. And nobody says this. No Muslim will say that I am a Muslim, but I am not Khomeini kind of Muslim or this kind of Muslim or that kind.
No, but now Nowadays Muslims do say that. Anyway.
I hope they do. It doesn't really matter. But it's very odd. One doesn't have to define. And I'm not saying that you should not have a critique of what you are calling the Hindu right. Everybody has social science has a perfect right to have a critique of. But to keep on invoking this at every turn, I don't understand. Have you got obsessed with this somewhere? Because, in fact, I was surprised in even your paper. Somewhere this creeps in that these are Hindu schools, but not that kind of Hindu schools. Incidentally, there's that kind of Hindu Pragya, Purn Pragya school also in Bangalore. The one done by Pejavat Swami. There's the Sadamar Swami. There's also the one done by Pejavat Swami, which is perhaps that kind of Hindu that you are mentioning.